to boosters. An eligible population now at 90% first dose and 81% fully vaccinated, we are amongst one of the most vaccinated countries in the world. And we can keep ahead of the pack again by rolling out boosters. Boosters are a belt and braces approach. Lifelong protection from vaccines is not always possible, and we see that in the likes of tetanus boosters. The science has shown us that providing a booster 6 months after the primary course essentially tops up immunity levels back up to the mid-90% mark, reducing the risk of severe disease and therefore the burden on our hospitals. They also help to protect against any future variants by boosting an individual's overall immune response. That's not to say that the vaccine becomes ineffective after 6 months, not at all, but boosters keep it at the top of its game. Last week, MedSafe approved the use of our Pfizer COVID vaccine as a booster dose for people aged 18 and over, with a minimum 6-month interval between their second dose and a booster dose. And so today I can announce that we will roll out a booster vaccination program with doses being administered from the 29th of November. The rollout of boosters will be simple. Basically, anyone who's been fully vaccinated 6 months or more ago can get a booster. Our focus, though, will be encouraging those most at risk of COVID, including health workers, border workers, and our Māori and Pacific communities. We'll also be making sure older people in kaumātua, including people in residential care, have good access to booster doses when they become eligible. While most other countries are rationing boosters to certain segments of their population, we've made the decision to make boosters available to everyone 6 months after their primary vaccine course, most of which will naturally happen in 2022. That ensures simplicity and it ensures equity. There are currently 144,000 people in New Zealand who have been vaccinated for 6 months, and 455,847 in total will be eligible for a booster by the end of the year. So a reminder, you don't need to rush to get this done. If you've been vaccinated, you're still really well protected from infection and from being seriously ill if you get COVID. Pfizer protection, for example, ranges from 85 to 93%, and its effectiveness against severe disease or hospitalisation is for 80% plus. Last month, we secured an extra 4.7 million doses of Pfizer for 2022. We also recently approved the use of AstraZeneca for those who are unable to have Pfizer. The supply is enough even if in the future vaccine eligibility extends to 5 to 11-year-olds, or we have a surge of people getting vaccinated or having boosters. See from these decisions that we continue to move forward in our plan to manage COVID-19. And this week, you'll see a progression of government decisions that propel us forward further still. When COVID reached New Zealand almost 2 years ago, our goal was simple: get cases to zero by staying at home. And we did.